development project, which was announced this spring. Some would say no news means the project is dead. If it is, what have we learned from that process?
Well, that project was probably the #1 topic that we discussed when we were here 6 months ago for the primary. What happened with that was that the city made an offer for the sale of the parking lot to the consultant, or excuse me, the contractor, and we never heard back. It died right there. Unfortunately, we were looking for them to come back to us, at least if they didn't like our offer, to counter so that we could further the discussion. But things stopped right there. And unfortunately, because of the way that we have to deal with items of this matter within council, we couldn't talk a lot about the numbers to the press, to the public. So it seemed probably a little sketchy from the standpoint of the information that we could make public. I'll tell you today, we as council wanted that to move forward. We were looking forward to working with the contractor. They were the ones who stopped the process.
Thank you. I can confirm from the outside viewing what was happening on the inside, it did seem sketchy. We didn't know the amounts we were talking about. We saw preferential treatment for those who wanted to live in high-rise versus preference for actual affordable housing, which is a dire need here in this county. It seemed from the outside looking in that it was a low amount for the city to get for the space. When we look at the parking problem that we have downtown and eliminating all of those public parking spots to give to a private owner, we should be getting something more financially if we're going to be giving up such a big public asset. So from the outside looking in, I agree, it did look sketchy.
If you'd like to know what happened to that project, ask the developer. It was a private development opportunity. One can surmise, one can speculate that the money wasn't there, but do I know that for a fact? No, that would be a question for the developer. What we did learn is that downtown Findlay is desirable. There was a gentleman in his company that looked to put together a project. For whatever reason, it didn't work. It didn't work out. Hopefully, there's another organization that's looking at it and can make it work. Should prime downtown real estate be used for affordable housing? I would suggest not. I would suggest we would keep developing projects like the Blanchard Station Apartments and the Crawford Station Apartments, 150 units out on Melrose Avenue that were being developed once again by a private entity. But affordable housing, specifically on expensive lots in downtown, probably not the best use of that property, and something that won't happen simply because a developer can't make it happen financially.